Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Game World PK, auf Watch Dogs Legion, zur zweiten Folge. Wir sind hier das letzte Mal stehen geblieben. Wir haben die Bomben im Palast entschärft, aber haben auch versucht, die anderen Bomben zu entschärfen. Aber Zero Day ist uns dazwischen gekommen, hat sie gezündet. Ja, was ihr wisst, wenn ihr wissen wollt, was in der letzten Folge passiert ist, dann schaut sie euch natürlich an. Sollte ich aber sagen, starten wir rein mit Watch Dogs Legion Part 2.
Explosions devastated 3 sites in London. Authorities are asking residents to remain in their homes as the situation continues to develop. We have received no official casualty total, but it is expected.
Mourners gathered for a series of candlelight vigils that brought closure to thousands of families and indeed to an entire city. London is now laser-focused.
Today at 10 Downing Street, where Nigel Cass, CEO of private military company Albion, received a mandate to secure London. Cass has vowed to hunt down DedSec, a terrorist group responsible for their attacks. Albion used cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems and autonomous drones to capture the remaining members of DedSec. A stark warning to would-be insurgents.
Corporations are posting record profits due to increased efficiencies in production and distribution, enabled by the use of technologies initially developed and approved for security purposes.
As crime numbers take a dive. Illegal gambling, drug trafficking and prostitution all down following prosecutions of the leaders of 4 of London's 5 largest criminal syndicates. The streets of Camden and Brixton.
Londoners, as Albion's mandate is extended indefinitely by the government, life finally begins to return to normal. Curfews and travel restrictions have been lifted in all boroughs, thanks to the
News outlets, reports of rioting in Trafalgar Square have been greatly exaggerated, possibly by foreign meddlers pushing a false narrative through social media. Albion is in complete control of a few...
reprimand the public about the circulation of fake news, conspiracy theories persisting in dark corners of the internet that terrorist group DedSec were framed for the bombings have been roundly rejected. Our own reporters could not find a single Londoner willing to expound those theories on camera. The facts simply do not support any other story.
I need to assemble a team, but I can't reboot DedSec alone. Let me break into London CTOS and see who's available.
I'm Claire Waters, and we've been discussing the hacktivist, now alleged terrorist group, DedSec, on this week's Buccaneer Radio. I have Colin calling in. Colin, what's your take?
Now, I've been saying from the start we should have rounded up DedSec and thrown them in jail. Now, I'll say they should all be lined up and shot.
You don't find it awfully convenient that they've been fingered as the attackers, but we've seen no proof?
Look at Tone! Look at our city! What more proof do you need?
Well, Colin, I'd say you have to look at their history of non-violent action. Albion's put more civilians in the hospital in the past few months than DedSec ever has. I smell a scapegoat. Now I have Emily calling in. Emily, what's your take?
You're absolutely right, Claire. The government's just framing DedSec because they want to make it seem like they have this under control. They probably have no clue who was behind the bombings. But that doesn't look good on the news, does it? DedSec's been a thorn in their side. Who better to pin it on?
Angie, I have you next. What do you make of all this?
I think if anything, DedSec showed their true colours. It's terrifying to think we harboured such a dangerous element for years.
terrorists in our own backyard. Do you find DedSec more frightening than the different gangs in London like Clan Kelly? Clan Kelly might set your shop on fire and maybe they'd kill you, but even they wouldn't try to blow up all of Parliament. Next I have Crypto King. Do you feel safer using a pseudonym?
Everyone should. Why make it easier for them to track you? And now we've seen what they're capable of and how far they're willing to go.
Hold on. Do you mean the government? Are you suggesting the government was responsible for the bombings?
Oh, trust me, Claire. They didn't do it alone. They're all in on it. The government, Albion, Sirs, Bloom, Sky Bloody Larson, and all the way up to Downing Street. They want to keep us scared, harness us with mind control, suck every last ounce of usefulness out of us, and even in death they'll sell off our bodies.
And what do you suggest we do, Crypto King?
Go underground. Deep enough, no electric signal can get you. It's the only way.
Well, thank you to all of our callers today, and thank you for tuning in and scouting for the truth along with me. Next week, Buccaneer Radio will be diving into the Albion Corporation. Just who are these men and women being paid lucrative amounts for the city's defense? Are they protecting us? Protecting London? Or someone else's interests? See you next week, fellow pirates. Claire Waters out.
Ja, in der Zeit haben wir gehackt. Ich wollte jetzt nicht dazwischen labern, während die da erzählt. Ja. Was hätten wir gemacht? Die Blinddatenbank.
Shit. Situation is worse than I thought. But there's a candidate. Looks like you're DedSec's best hope.
Ja, und das ist unsere erste, die wir in unsere Armee aufnehmen. Ja. Cool, ich hab dir nur einen Heim gesagt. Was hast du für ein Bart? Die haben auch noch alle eine Biografie. Alter. Was sie verdienen. 88.000, Bruder. 180.000, was hast du, Auto? Blitzsack. Schon trotzdem am liebsten einen mit einer Waffe. Okay. Türsteher, Mashallah, der hat Pistol, ne? Nehmen wir die. Ich meine, MP5 nimmt mal mit. Schau mal. Junge, das waren die Sirenen einfach von Feuerwehr Marcel. Alter, bin ich klein.
Glad to see you're alive. If you're still committed to the cause, DedSec needs you. I'll send you the coordinates to our last safe house. Meet me there.
Fine, whatever.
Hat die eine Männerstimme? Ja, die Musik muss auslassen. Das ist ich auch cool finde eigentlich. So, wir müssen jetzt hier hin. Ne? Aber sag mal, du musst noch irgendwas machen. Was ein Autopiloten an? Fährt alleine. Das was ich aber auch cool finde. Oma! Dass man hier irgendwie Gears finden kann.
Auto-Drive now enabled.
Wer nicht weiß, wer das ist der Hauptcharakter vom ersten Teil. Der auch den ganzen Ständig ins Rollen gebracht hat. Und ja. Also nicht hier, aber an sich, da wo er ist. Ich glaube, er war in Amerika, wenn ich richtig bin. Wir sind hier jetzt in London, wie man unschwer erkennen kann. Und es sieht Hammer aus. Ich spiele zwar auf einer Xbox One, also mit einem Step mit besser Grafik. Und ich muss sagen, ich bin echt zufrieden mit dem Produkt bis jetzt. Die Bullen sind hier natürlich auch, die reagieren sogar drauf, wenn du dich scheiße benimmst. Das ist wirklich Gegenverkehr, sie nehmen leicht Streiks oder andere Rams in der Zeit, während die in der Nähe sind. Und bremsen kann das gar nicht. Ja, fuck, ne? Wie bin ich jetzt hier reingekommen? Und die Autos fahren sich mal nicht wie Backsteine auf Rädern. Also ich habe nur bis jetzt so Watch Dogs 1 gespielt noch und die Autos da zu fahren.
Auto drive now enabled.
Da gibt es auf jeden Fall angenehme Sachen. Klamotten werde ich auf jeden Fall wechseln, die sieht so ugly aus. Fahrkameras, oder? Ja, gehen wir hier rein. Moin, See.
I've downloaded a patch to your optics so you can access our security system. It's set up so that I can't just let someone who isn't DedSec in. You'll have to do the manual override.
So if I get past this manual override, does that make me DedSec? Hello?
Okay, drehen, AB. So, hier haben wir Strom drin. Können wir hier entsperren. Das hier will ich noch nicht bewegen, oder ich muss Strom durch. So. Das ist hier auch entsperrbar. Perfekt.
One of Sabine's, are you? I'll see you downstairs later then.
Wie mit einem P rumläuft. Dummer Faust. Maschallah. Wo steckt die hin?
This is it, innit?
Ah, das ist geil. Das ist aber geil, dass da so eine Geheimtür ist. Gefällt mir. Man kann die sogar Omas nehmen oder Opas spielen und das will ich auf jeden Fall. Ich will einen Opa haben. Auch der Multiplayer ist erst ab Dezember verfügbar. Klar müssen die überall noch was verbessern, aber wenn man Spielfeatures später erst dazu tut, ist es nach mir kein fertiges Spiel. Aber ich habe bis jetzt meinen Spaß mit denen. Also sehe ich es nicht so eng. Mann, frisst so viel.
Yo, someone here? Oh shit, there's no power.
Das ist eine richtige Engländerin. So, gehen wir hier hin. Zeige. Notstrom.
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Look, bro, if you got a problem, take it out with Sabine. She sent me.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed.
Jo. Hier diese Kopfhörer. Das ist das Problem. So, damit kann man sogar Musik sammeln, dass man da halt auch manchmal Sprachtext dazu kriegt und ja, die sind manchmal schwer zu verstehen. Das ist das Problem. Gehen wir hier hoch, gucken wir hier noch den Kopfhörer.
Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those...
3.0. Okay, dann war das also bei Aiden Pierce das 1.0 und so weiter und so. Du drückst dich mal auf die Taste und drückst irgendwie daneben.
Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network. Downloading our database, news archives, and... Oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London? Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
So tell me, Bagley, if DedSec wasn't behind them bombings, then who was?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. but from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call.
Jo, ne? Modern. Det fanns inte gärna
Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Gunned down? Shit, how'd you make it out?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition hit would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
They're doing a proper crackdown on DedSec here. Listen, I'm on your side, yeah? Believe me. But I don't want to get got, know what I mean?
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
Mashallah.
I say, let's resist.
Excellent. You user registered. Welcome to DedSec.
Bruh! Alter, ist die geil. Ja. Bruh.
It would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
Man muss sagen, ich hatte davor in meinem anderen Run einen anderen Charakter, der jetzt nicht zur Auswahl stand. Ist immer random. Die alte ist geil. Technik-Upgrades, Geräte und Waffen. Gucken wir uns mal an. Die Spinne ist geil. Jagdroll, lol. Kann man sich glaube nicht drauf sehen. Was war jetzt hier?
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
Ich habe mal ein paar Sachen vom Yubi Club. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah! Das hier ist eine Rainbow-Jacke. Da hat man das Rainbow-Logo hinten drauf. Rainbow Six Siege. Das ist manche wissen. Eine Hose. Schuhe passen. Trotzdem würde ich am liebsten Bandbekleidung. Ja, sieht hässlich aus. Perfekt.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie
Alter, jetzt hab ich einen mit
She
einer
owns the
MP5,
Nut
ich muss
and
da
is
überall
one of
rein!
Contact, not to mention a champion amateur.
Let's start with some basic strikes. Hit
Oh, die kann treten!
Don't be shy.
Nicht gleich die Waffe.
You want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. Couldn't have done that better myself. Just like that.
Kick! Ich mag Gary Kicks. Das ist ein Christkick.
Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. You're getting it.
Ich sehe nichts.
You're getting it.
Jetzt muss ich mal kurz hier freilassen, danke. Yo! Ist langweilig, Leute. Okay, okay. Highkick in die Fresse. Ja, Kombis, die schmerzen. Ich habe einen Tritt, der Schmerz. Mensch! Pause. Oh, man geht ja nicht. Mein hilft. Ja, Rainbow.
Right, gear in order? Know enough not to punch yourself in the face or get shot for pulling out a gun too early? Brilliant. I'm working out how we find Zero Day and ruin their day, but I need someone with actual legs to do the legwork. Hope you're ready.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
Ja, würde ich aber sagen, gehen wir das nächste Mal raus auf die Straßen und töten ein paar. Denn die Folge ist vorbei. Wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. Ciao.